been thinking a lot in the last 3 or 4 days since this war was declared, and let's be clear, this is a war, despite rhetoric from the administration and confusion otherwise. What is the best way to honor the individuals whose names I still wear on this bracelet that I lost in combat? And to me, it's to speak out. It's to say another generation should not go fight in an open-ended, ill-conceived regime change war in the Middle East. And to be very clear, tomorrow's vote is, it is not a procedural or administrative vote. It's not theoretical. And yes, it is about war powers, and that's what it's called, but it's really a vote. And a vote about we want another war. Whether we want more flag-draped coffins of young Americans, and we've already had 6 coming home. And so every American to know at a minimum, where does your representative stand on sending our blood and treasure overseas versus spending it here at home, our costs on our education system and our infrastructure and so much more. So I also will be a yes vote tomorrow and a no vote on funding or any other support for another forever war anywhere in the Middle East. Okay, Jason's not here yet. You need to. Next on the list, unless you get. All right, we're subbing in Mr. Vinman from Virginia.
Thank you, Pat, and thank you to all of my veteran colleagues. So, for those of you that don't know, I served 25 years in the United States Army as an infantry officer, paratrooper, and as a JAG, and I deployed to Iraq. And my twin brother was wounded in an IED attack in Iraq, Iranian manufactured explosively formed projectile. And so I will not be shedding a tear for the Iranian regime and the Ayatollah. I understand the threat, but I also understand that the wars are easy to start and hard to finish. And this one, let us not make a mistake, was a war of choice. What we heard yesterday was a series of lies about, and the story keeps changing, whether it was imminent or not, whether there had to be a response. This was a war of choice. This is a commitment of American blood and treasure to a conflict that we didn't need to be engaged in. And I know from my personal experience and from the experience of many of the folks that are here today that in our last wars in the Middle East, they were measured in years and American blood and American treasure. So no, Americans are stretched thin. Gas prices are up, utility bills are up. Republicans are giving billionaires handouts. And you know what's expensive? A war with Iraq. So earlier today, there's already a tracker on the cost of the war in Iraq, and it's going up $2,500 a second. It's well over, I think, $2.5 billion. Somebody can correct my math on that one, but it's expensive. So we're focusing on lowering costs at home. We're drifting open-ended in the Middle East.